Don't let not knowing how to do an idea stop you from doing it. And if it doesn't work out, well, then you know what not to do. In this video, I'm going to show you some of my projects that I've been working on that has been on the back burners because I wasn't too sure how to do them. These pots right here is one of them. I'm actually trying 2 different techniques to get this moss to stick on it, which I found out, crazy enough, just now, well, today, that you can hide a lot of mistakes. I'm wanting to be real on the details, on the lines and all that, but sometimes you can't get it right. This actually can hide a lot of it, a lot of your mistakes. I don't know why I stress nobody's really going to notice but me, but still. I'm trying 2 different techniques, like I said. One is this spray adhesive, this guy. The other one is this Mod Podge. I'm going to see which one works better. I'm kind of leaning towards the spray adhesive because it dries faster. Most of this stuff's going to fall off, but you know, I kind of like the way it looks like that. It gave me another idea for something else, but once it fully dries, I'll knock most of it off, add more if I need to, but that's what I got. So let's just get into the video. Here we go. I would say they came out pretty good if I don't say so myself. Now to figure out where to put them and what to put in them. Well, that'll work for now. That's the whole reason I made these. It's for these guys. It's gonna grow up to be looking like that. Can you imagine how it's gonna look in there? Yeah, I know, right? Just working on some of my projects here. I think I put a little too much expanding foam, but if you push on one of these, some of these are still, it feels still kind of soft, so I don't understand why it's all spewing out. And I really don't like wasting products, so I think I'm gonna break some of these off, break it off, clean it up, see if I could use it for something. Have to be able to use it for something. You know, it does have kind of like an interesting shape to it. I'll figure something out. But for the most part, it's coming out the way I envisioned it. So carry on. All right, so now I know what happened. I had a fail. That's the only way you learn, is through your failures. So I screwed some holes in the side of the skull so I could spray the expanding foam to fill it out, to give it some kind of stability. But I guess it all came out because it's not, none of it, well, some of it, I can't say all of it, it's a complete failure because I did get a lot of it on the other side, but most of it came out and it was all out here, which that's some of it, and I'm going to use it for something. I haven't figured that out yet, but now I know when I spray it to cover it up, put some tape or something, that way it kind of expands in the skull. Well, now I know, you know, knowing's half the battle. That's what thing about doing new things is you learn as you go. Well, I think it's about time for me to start setting up. I need to make some updates, or rather, yeah, I guess they're called updates. Get these guys out there, start putting my haunt up, and keep you guys posted. It's spooky season and it's not going to put up itself, so I better get busy. Well, like many things about spooky season, one of my most favorite is the fact that it keeps me motivated. I mean, I can do this stuff all year. I enjoy doing it, but I don't know why I don't. I'm working on this project here for my fur baby. got her I made her a little area so she can go do her business. This is the door. I've been wanting to do this technique for a while, but I didn't know how. I figured I'd practice on something small, see how much material it takes, drying time, and all that good stuff. I'm thinking I needed to pat this down, smooth it out while it's still a little wet. I'm not too sure how it's going to look once I get it painted. We'll see. If not, I can go back and fill those crevices up. Never stop improving, you know. If it doesn't come out the way you wanted it, just redo it or add to it and just keep tweaking it until it gets to your liking. And just know the next one you do, it'd be that much easier. Getting ready to paint these guys. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do a basic white, an off-white, do it like these guys over here, or I'm thinking about going just regular white and then using that technique with the stain. I don't know if it'll take on paint, but you know, experiment, see what works. Also, I'm getting ready to assemble this guy, see how he is, and man, I need to start doing something about these other ones because I'm running out of room. Sure wish I had a bigger space, but oh well, you work with what you have. Anyways, better get back to work. Got quite a bit to do and not that much time left. Time is ticking away. So that's what I got so far. After all this, it's actually been sitting here for a while. I haven't worked on these for a minute, and it's still spewing out stuff. Yep, it's a learning process. So I shall continue. Well, I could stop here. Man, I'm really digging this, but I actually had a direction I was going. I had this idea to make it look more aged, but see, that's my problem. I can never decide because I did like the way it was looking, just black, you know, Southern Goth is my style, but it's spooky season, so I want to make things a little more creepy. But see, that's one thing about Halloween, you know, it's just one night of the year, so you could make something for that night, and then if you actually want to add to it or you didn't like it, you could redo it, and you have a whole year to tweak it. But I'm gonna let these bad boys dry before I apply the next stage, or whatever you want to call it, whatnot. And it gives me time to sleep on it and decide whether I'm just gonna go ahead and stop here or continue. What I may do, I might just, you know, do it on the bottom and see what it looks in comparison, and then make my decision then. But until then, thanks for tuning in, and see you soon. All right, just got to put the finishing touches on these guys. Put some protection spray, what do you call that? Urethane or whatever. And then they're going outside. Not too sure if I like it. But can't do anything about it now. If I don't like it, I'll change it next year. Besides, you can hide it a lot of stuff with lights. A lot of stuff. Anyways, here we go. So I've been working on my entryway. I haven't quite decided what direction to go, but I usually use this for a staging area. As you can see, my skellies are fixing to go outside, and I always make a big old pile in the corner and then gradually take stuff out. But this area always looks kind of, how would you say it, just clunky, for lack of a better word. But this year I decided to decorate. Again, I never could decide what theme I'm going with in the entryway, but I think I might have a direction. I just put these things out here, take them outside, but I just didn't want to, like I said, just throw them there. So I kind of propped them up to make it look somewhat decent. But I am liking the way it looks, the vibe of it. But, you know, you add to it, change it up. If it's not what you like, do something different. You like my ghost? That right there is my bride's favorite prop. She calls it Chiquita. This year, I'm going to do something different with her. She usually goes in my well with the wig, make it look like Sonia. Like she's coming out. She kind of does a creepy sound, and it gets people. But I got her a costume I'm going to put on it. Put it on her here in a bit. Once I get some more time. And she's going to go right there facing the streets. People can see her as they're passing by. But that actually gave me an idea of what to do with my animatronics, you know, putting them out early where they go, but covering them up with some kind of, what it look like a ghost, or maybe even make them look like scarecrows. That way it'll keep them safe from the elements until the actual night, and have the big reveal once we get closer to Halloween. Anyways, that's all I have. Got to get busy. I got quite a bit to do. It's going to be stormy today, so I probably won't be able to go outside and do some work, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, look at those clouds. They look like, looks like it's going to rain. Better go outside and make sure everything's covered up and bolted down. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, and see you soon.